Hello dear students, I hope you are well at home and done science work. If not, complete all the exercises of chapter 1 as I told you in my second video. Now today we'll start chapter 2, but before starting chapter, just have a look on the screen. The keywords of chapter 1 are there, as some of you have asked me because you don't have books. Children, you can note it down and you can arrange the old books, help each other, send the photos of chapter if you don't have books. Try to find your own ways and complete your work. So this is chapter number 2, human skeletal system. So in this chapter, the main points which we are going to discuss today are, in this chapter we'll discuss skeletal system, muscles in human body, importance of good posture and exercise, bones and joints in human body, care of bones and muscles. So the chapter is starting with a warm-up activity given in your book. Human skeletal system is made up of bones, joints and ligaments. Each time we walk, stand or sit in a chair, we are using our bones, muscles and joints. Without these, we will not be able to move our body parts. So let's discuss about the skeletal system. Skeletal system basically is the framework of bones in the human body. All the bones in the human body form a framework which is known as skeletal system or the skeleton. An adult human skeleton has 206 number of bones, and the main functions of this system are body to protect the internal organs such as brain, lungs and heart, and to move different body parts with the help of muscles. Children, this is the diagram of human skeleton. So as you can see the structure of human body made up of different kind of bones. It is starting from our skull, then we have arm bones, both the sides. These are ribs, this is girdle, these are thigh bones, these are toe bones. Skeleton is made up of bones and joints. Joints are the places where two or more bones attached to each other. So you can see it clearly if you have an x-ray. If you have an old x-ray picture, you can see it and then you can observe the joints and bones in that. Now we'll talk about bones and joint in human body. So the human body have many bones and bones are of different shape and size. The major bones in human body are the skull, the backbone, the rib cage and the limbs. So first we'll talk about the skull. Just have a look on the picture of skull. This is the picture of skull. It is given in the second chapter in your book. The skull is made up of many bones joined together. It encloses and protects our brain, and most bones of the skulls, they are fixed except the lower jaw bones which is movable. So we are able to move our mouth, eat or chew because of this movable lower jaw bone, and rest of the bones in the skull, they are fixed. Now the backbone. Backbone is also known as the vertebral column or spine, and it runs from the base of the skull to the lower back. It is made up of 33 small bones which are called vertebrae and joined with each other. It is because of these bones that we can bend and twist our back. Each vertebra has a hole in it. The delicate spinal cord passes through these holes. The backbone protects the spinal cord. Children, this is the picture of backbone which has got small bones joined together known as vertebrae. Third one is the rib cage. The ribs are long curved bones in the chest, and there are 12 pair of ribs that form a cage like structure known as rib cage. These curved bones, they are joined to the backbone at the back. The last two pairs of ribs are not attached at the front and are called floating ribs. The rib cage protects our heart and lungs, and it is separated from the stomach of the body by a muscle which is known as diaphragm. So the diaphragm and the muscles between the ribs expand and relax to make the chest bigger and smaller during breathing. Children, this is the diagram of rib cage, and we have 12 pairs of ribs bones, and the lower bones, they are floating because they are not fixed, they are free. That's why they are known as floating bones. Children, diaphragm divides our body into two parts, the upper part, the stomach, and then the lower part. And when we breathe, then the muscles expand and relax. You can keep your hand on the stomach and you can feel the movement of the diaphragm. Last one is the limbs, the hand and leg bones, or they are also known as appendages. The joint appendages of a human or other animal body are called limbs, and human have two pair of limbs, forelimbs and hind limbs. The forelimbs are also known as upper limbs, including arms, hands and fingers, and the lower limb or the hind limbs, they include legs, feet and toes. A hand consists of humerus and radius and ulna. Legs, feet and toes are called lower limbs or hind limbs, and a leg consists of femur, tibia and fibula. The longest bone in our body is femur, which is the thigh bone. Now just have a look on the picture of the forelimbs and hind limbs. Children, this is the picture of forelimb, and you can see humerus bone is there, or it is also known as arm bone, and the lower portion is having the bone radius and ulna. So these are our hand bones or forelimbs. Children, this is the diagram of hind limb or legs. So the femur or the thigh bone, it is the longest bone, and lower portion is having the bones known as fibula and tibia. So this is the diagram of hind limb. And now next is joints, but in this video I'll complete only half of the chapter till bones. So you go through it and study all the diagrams and complete your work. Thank you.